What's going on, guys? Anastasio here with FlytPath.com. Now, DJI just released this new firmware update on the DJI Mavic 3, and this firmware update brings our aircraft to firmware 1.00.050, remote control to 4.13.05, as well as on the latest DJI Fly app, version 1.5.8, and as well as the Android version 1.5.8. Now this update is pretty big, and I'll make sure a full list of all the stuff that's in this update will be listed here on screen as well as down below in the video description. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this update because of things like QuickShots, panoramic modes. Also, they've actually listened to a lot of the feedback from DJI customers and have fixed a bunch of the bugs, little small things here and there that I know a lot of people have been complaining about. So nice to see that they're listening and also fixing a lot of these smaller items, things that weren't necessarily on that initial firmware list that they mentioned. Glad to see that they are making improvements along the way. With that said, let's jump right into it. The first thing that they added on here was QuickShots. Let's get this thing up in the air and test out the QuickShot modes. Now that it's up, let's go ahead and go onto the right-hand side of the screen. Click on that icon, the video icon, scroll down, and now we have QuickShots there at the bottom. And right now, Dronie, it'll do a Dronie at 80 feet away. So let's go ahead and test that out. And select me as my subject, and I like to move just a little bit. As you can see, there you go, it's trying to track me. Okay, let's hit start.
3, 2, 1.
There you go. Quick little Dronie, like I mentioned, just more about testing it out. Let's go ahead and do rocket, and
2,
there you go.
1.
Now what's interesting is that, people are gonna say like, why even test these out? We know that they work. Sometimes you just don't know. I assume that some of the other quick shots would work on some of the other drones, and they just didn't work the way you anticipate them working. So I do want to test them out just to make sure it's doing expected, or doing what you're expecting it to do. Okay, let's do circle. When you do circle, you always want to make sure that you are higher than everything around you. So it looks like we are good to go here. Click me as the subject. Move, move. I just love the fact it's just on point when it spots you. Now hit start.
3, 2, 1.
And there you go. Quick shots coming around. Perfect. Good to go there. And the thing is, I'm actually still in QuickShots. What I want to do is actually go to my settings and see if we have some options for us. Right now we have 4K 30 frames a second, 1080p at 30 frames a second as well. Let's go to the very top and see if there's other settings we can change here on camera. So on camera mode, we have MPEG-4 MOV, H.264, 265, and that is all we have. We don't have any other options here. So we don't have things like D-Log. We don't have things like that for QuickShots from what I can see. Okay, let's do Helix. Let's just do Helix at 100 feet because Helix has a little more movement on it. I think we definitely want to at least see that movement. So let's go 120. That way you can actually see what Helix is doing. So click on myself there. Move, move, move. There you go. And hit start.
2, 1.
Now Helix, if you guys don't know, does a little bit of a spiral. At the same time, it's moving backwards and a little bit higher. So you can kind of see that here with Helix mode. There you go. Perfect. Okay, so far so good. All the quick shots have been working well. We're back to starting point. Let's go into Boomerang, hit start.
2, 1.
Okay. Boomerang normally will come close to you, go back out, and then boomerang back down and around. We do have one more. We do have Asteroid, so let's do Asteroid. Okay, select me again, and hit start.
3, 2, 1.
I actually thought Boomerang was the last one. Looks like we have one more, Asteroid. Okay, so Asteroid looks like it's doing a little bit of a rocket there, and from what I know, it's going to turn around. Yeah, you go, and it's going to actually shoot all the way around and make it like, I believe it's like a little planet. So let's test this out. It's shooting all the way around. Very curious how this is going to look on video. Some of these modes I just haven't done in a very long time, so it's always nice to just retest them. Hit play. As you can see, it's flying backwards, doing a little rocket, and it's basically just going to put me on a little planet. Look at that, that's cool. And there it is, guys, just a quick video on the quick shots on the new firmware update for the DJI Mavic 3. If you guys got some value from this video, a quick like would be much appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys want to see some more updates from the DJI Mavic 3. A lot of these will be listed above as well as down below in the video description. This is Ultra Stacio with FlytPath.com. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.